Okay, today we are going to be doing number line skip counting strategy, and the equation we're going to be using is 6 times 6. So how you do this strategy is you start at 0, and you just keep bumping up. So you go to 1, 6, which is right in front of the 5, and then you go to another 6, which is 12, and then you go to another 6, which would be 18, and then you go to another one, which is 24, which is like right there, and then you go 30, which is right here, and 36, which you go right here, and then it would go, so yeah, and then it's just 6, 12, 18, you can't really see that, 24, and then 30, and then 36. So yeah, it's a pretty easy strategy to use, and we'll go on to the next one.
The next strategy we will be doing is double-double strategy, and our equation will be 4 times 12. So how you do the double-double strategy is you put 12 times 2 equals 24. So 24 times 2 equals 48. So that's pretty simple.
The next strategy we will be doing is the double plus 1 strategy. So what you do is, so you do a 3, so what equation we're going to be doing is 3 times 8. And so what you would do, you do 2 times 8 plus 1 times 8. That's all it really is. You're just splitting the 3 up, and that basically equals, so it equals, 2 times 8 is 16, 1 times 8 is 8, so it's basically 16 plus 8 after that, and that equals 24. So on to the next strategy.
The next strategy is called 1 for 10. So you use a 1 instead of a 10. So I'm going to do 70 times 9. You may think this is hard, but you can take this 0 away from the 7. So you do 7 times 9 equals 63. So 63, you add a 0 from this, and it equals 630.
The next strategy is the strategy called 5 is half of 10. So what you would usually do is you do an equation like the one we're doing is 5 times 13. And you think that's kind of hard, but you can make it literally just 10, which is double 5, times 13, which is really easy because 10s are easy. Then so that equals 130. And since that 10 is double 5, you can literally just split 130 in half, and that is 65, and that is the answer. So on to the next strategy.
Next strategy is called 9 is 10 minus 1. So our equation will be 6 times 9. So what you do for the strategy is you do 6 times 10 equals 60. Then you minus 1 6 from the 60 because of the 9. You add it by a 6. So this equals 54. That's pretty simple.
The next strategy we're doing is called the double strategy. So you'd usually get a 6 right here for one of the equations. You do 6, I don't know, for what we're doing, we're going to do 6 times 8. So you just split it up. So you do 2 times 8 plus 2 times 8 plus 2 times 8, because you're splitting up the 6 into 2s. And you would add those up. So 2 times 8 is 16, plus 2 times 8 is 16, plus 2 times 8 is 16. So it's basically 16 plus 16 plus 16. And that equals 48. So, on to the next strategy.
The next strategy is called 6 is 5 plus 1, or 3 times 2. Our equation will be 6 times 4. So the strategy is you do 5 times 4, and that equals 20. Then you do 20 plus 4, and that equals 24.
The next strategy we're going to do is basically, you can call it the double plus 1. So what you do, you use a 7 for the strategy. So the equation we're going to be using is 7 times 9. Right here. So how you do it is you would split the 7 up into 3, 3, and 1. So you do 3 times 9 plus 3 times 9 plus 1 times 9. So you would add these all up. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 9 is 27. And 1 times 9 is 9. So you do 27 plus 27 plus 9, which is pretty easy. And the answer is 63. So on to the next strategy again.
We are doing a double strategy again, but this time it's with 12. So we'll do 12 times 4. So you do 12 times 2 equals 24. Then you do 24 that times 2 equals 48. And that's all.
Okay, the next strategy we're going to be doing is the counting down strategy. So what you do, we're going to be using equation is 4 times 8. So what would you do if you don't know 4 times 8? Well, I know 4 times 10 is pretty easy, because 10s are really easy, and that equals 40. But since you added 2 4s, you would have to minus them. So you do 40 minus 4 minus 4, which is pretty easy. So it's basically 40 minus 8, and that is 32. So on to the last strategy.
The last strategy is called counting up. So what you do is we're going to do 9 times 9. So you do 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, and finally 81. So there's your answer.